Hello, YouTube, and everybody watching. So, another week, let's get into it. First and foremost, I went to the gym 3 times this week: Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I was going to do four, but Tuesday my class was canceled, and Friday I was exhausted. I did do 10,000 steps for the last 3 days, and the week before that I did 5 times at the gym. I forgot to mention that last week's video, but 5 times last week, which is good. Like I said, I'm definitely getting more and more into heavy lifting, which is good. I'm starting to really embrace the going heavier and heavier with my lifts. Um, but the other thing in my armor that I want to point out is that every day this week I've been over 8,000 steps. And in 3 days, I've done 10,000 steps each day. Very much thanks to my mom, who's been pushing me. She's been doing 10,000 steps every day, so I'm very proud of her for that. But the 10,000 steps is definitely going to be another chink in the armor in terms of losing weight. And again, um, a lot of people will say that, are you sure? Because, isn't extra cardio going to make you lose muscle? I think that's a myth. I really do, because I think it's from people who don't like walking or running. Um, because I don't know. I think that would increase my muscle mass more than decrease it, especially if I'm still lifting heavy as well. And again, it's all good stuff. I have been thinking a little bit about the end of the First Light Challenge. I did not do the weigh-in this Friday. I'm doing it next Friday, the May 1st, just because I did it like the second week of April, so I wanted to give myself a little bit of space between the two weigh-ins. Um, Plus, I've had a little bit more fun this week than I would have liked because I bought a bag of pretzels, and by the end of the week they were done. But again, I spread it out throughout the whole week, so that's not as bad as I could be, I guess. Um, Still got to work on impulse buying and impulse eating, very much so. But overall, I think I'm doing pretty good. And with everyone else suddenly realizing and remembering that summer's coming and shirt off season, I'm seeing all the promotions from Athlean-X and whatnot for shirt off season, and I'm like, buddy, I've been trying to do this since June of last year. I've been working towards this goal. Um, I have a couple of ideas of what I want to do for King Zero, which is the next sort of big James Bond moment after First Light comes out. Because again, the other thing that I have to realize is that once I get the game, it's going to be even harder to do those long walks and do those things, because then I'm just going to want to be in the world of Bond and playing the game and doing as much as I can in the game, because I've waited a good solid 10 years for this game. But like I said, overall, I am very excited about the fact that, like I said, I'm moving in the right direction. So thought of the week is that I feel like once we get into the final month of a challenge, it's so easy to either coast or to not, or to think at this point it's very easy, especially because I know I'm probably not going to get to 18%, which is the lowest I ever was, according to my MyFitnessPal or the InBody thing. It's very easy for me to just give up at this point and say, well, I'm not going to hit my goal, so there's no point. But I challenge you guys to don't coast the last month, and don't go and do the sort of, phone it in for the last month. Treat it like it's the first month. Treat it like it's your first month doing this. For some of you that may be your first time followers, maybe this is your first month on the First Light Fitness Challenge. But treat it like your first month, because that's what I plan on doing. I plan on doing this month right, and I plan on going into First Light with a lot of, like I said, I'm going to do my weigh-in that Wednesday, the 27th, get the game, and maybe do even a video about it. But overall, super excited. And yeah, I'm treating this month, with the same sort of vigor as I did the last few months, because we're at the home stretch, and there's no reason to phone it in, and there's no reason to say, even if I don't get to 18%, that that's somehow a failure. I'm still in the best shape of my life since 2019, and that is something to be incredibly proud of. I'm wearing 34s for the first time in, since 2019. I'm at 26% body fat was the last weigh-in, since 2014 or 2019. So I mean, this is good stuff. So anyways, I believe in you. I hope you still believe in me, and have yourselves a wonderful week. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.